Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishnan, and here basically we are discussing about one topic that is attraction, and in this attraction, basically the topic is this particular person which he is sitting. Basically, his generation is supposed to go next, or his generation is not supposed to go next. So that actually is the topic. So in this, basically, we the World Bank basically hired one person, and he basically told that we are basically trying to find out whatever things basically we can. Basically, in this, basically, we connected to 3 lakh tasks. In this 3 lakh tasks, basically, we discussed a few tasks, the major tasks, basically, and he told that basically these all are tasks basically have some certain level of energy roadmap basically. Due to that energy roadmap only basically they get the energy, and then basically they get the data of the energy. That is basically in simple language basically it's called idea. There is one advertising also basically एक idea जो बदल दे आपकी दुनिया. So mostly basically idea has changed not only the world but entire universe basically. So that basically we will discuss basically how the idea will change the world, and how basically one advertising basically a company told that एक idea जो बदल दे आपकी दुनिया. So what actually he want to say that we will discuss it later on basically. So like this basically now we are discussing that uh, we are discussing that banking sector, that person basically has connected to software industry also. In software industry also basically they told that basically software energy also basically was the report basically which he got in that basically software data basically also not there. So software group also basically told that basically they have not done any bad, they have not done any bad. So like this basically he told that basically we will do some we have to find some other way basically to track that blood cells basically. What blood cells basically he saw in that particular that particular person, that he removed that person's blood cells energy from that blood group's owner's body. For that special injection basically was created to remove that blood cells basically. Special injection basically was created by NASA and ISRO. In this, basically, NASA and ISRO also basically supported that group basically. That group basically was supported by, sorry, the NASA group and ISRO group also supported that group, that remove that person's blood group basically, remove that person's blood cells basically from each and every blood group. And then basically they have not allocated the blood group also. That is the main thing. In this basically NASA and ISRO basically were smiling and basically telling that the CC basically we have removed your blood cells data basically from each and every blood group. Now you will what do? That basically Orwell basically seeing like this basically the that World Bank person basically got the task, so he is going to do his task basically. He then basically keeps on moving the to the other sector basically. Then he moved to his own sector basically, that was the banking sector. In banking sector he told that basically we basically only do the investment basically, but in investment basically he told that basically we create the products basically, we creates the products basically. Then he told that basically what is the definition of a product in your basically way basically. Then he told that basically the product definition you can say that for example that 5 crore thing, 5 crore blood cells is there, sorry 5 crore human clones are basically there. So that basically required lots of money basically. The World Bank told that basically we basically can invest the money, but that investment basically we need back also basically. For that basically we require the money back also basically. Whatever money we invest basically, that basically is the investment of us business. So that whatever money you invest, you need the return also basically. So 5 crore basically people investment we have done, so we need that money back also, right? We basically can't. We are not a charitable trust. World Bank is not a charitable trust. Like this way, basically, he will give each and every people money. Then basically, people will not give the money back. Then basically, World Bank is one day. World Bank will say that basically, Tata bye bye. We are closing our bank. So like this basically he it's possible basically, right? Like this is it is possible. So he told that basically we creates the products only basically. We creates the products only basically. So that product basically he created, and then basically he told that basically from his product basically how many um products are basically getting effect. That basically example he has given basically. In this basically if, we saw basically virtually we saw that these all basically attributes we when we add to the each and every product, then basically is there any get effect basically getting. So he told that till now basically we saw that any drinking habits basically he puts into the uh, puts into his each and every product basically, then he told that basically there is no effect basically. Then he told that basically which thing basically I should dump basically. Then he told that we have basically 5 crore people, right? So let's basically decide that this many people are going to be into this profession, this many people will be doctor, this many people will be engineer, this many people will be vakil, this many people will be pujari of the temple, and this many people will be fatheri of the temple, sorry, fatheri of the church. This many people will be molana of the temple, sorry, molana of the mosque. Like this basically they divided each and every people basically. Then basically after division basically they literally divided only basically. They literally divided. Like this basically they set the career also of that each and every people basically. Like this they each and every career basically data was mapped to each and every product. And after the mapping product basically they told that basically there is there any effect basically happening due to this product basically. For example, this many software professional basically we have created for this 5 crore people, we are dumping this professional groups basically into each and every product basically. So is there anything is going to happen? Let's see basically. Then he told that basically there are lots of projects basically available in the market, so we can create projects basically for them also basically. Then he told that basically World Bank basically told that we have lakhs of projects basically in the pipeline basically. Then basically I don't think basically any of the effect basically is going to happen. Then basically they told that basically there is no effect basically for from the profession side basically also. So the professional side basically the task basically which was going to allocate to each and every 5 crore people, that also basically was not getting effect. Then basically he told that basically fair basically might be thing basically the things might be getting effect. Then he told that basically we will do one thing. We will create one algorithm of the family generation. Family generation means this many people are going to get family. This many people might get the family, but each and every people basically going to get marriage and they are going to get some one or two child. Let's do create one algorithm of this basically, and let's dump this algorithm into each and every product. Each and every product basically. Let's basically dump this algorithm into the product. Then basically they dumped the each and every algorithm into each and every products. Then basically told that this many population basically will get increased. Basically they have planned the 5 crore people, right? And they have told that basically we have created one Iceland or Eastland basically. What it's island basically island. Same way the Mumbai basically island got created. That same island basically they told that we will going to create basically. Same way basically one person basically from universe told that basically one the person basically of satellite group basically told that basically we are basically creating the island basically, but which are planets basically data we have to take that basically we are not getting. Then he told that basically I we have basically one video of how basically the Mumbai city Mumbai island basically was created. That data basically we have that satellite basically satellite image also basically. You can see that satellite image how the Mumbai land was created, how the Mumbai island was created. We have that data basically, that video basically. Then he told that basically okay, so basically let me see that each and every planets basically. Then he basically tracked that there were 35,000 35 lakh planets basically who basically created the Mumbai island. Still basically they have the video basically. Still satellite group says that we have this island basically. We keeps on displaying this video to the Mumbai basically who is basically handling the Mumbai. The people who are handling the movement, we still basically keeps them, we are telling that see basically this is the video how basically Mumbai island was created. See this video basically how the Mumbai island was created. See with this video basically how the Mumbai island was created. So like this basically they keeps on displaying the video also to them basically. The reason behind is basically the planet basically you are creating the Mumbai island basically, that is 35 lakh. So that 35 lakh number is going to 100% going to increase only basically. It's not going to decrease. Decrease means basically then he told that how basically decrease basically will happen. Then he told it possible that basically decrease will also might happen. Then he told that basically few parts of Mumbai basically will might go into the water also basically. But if the Mumbai few parts of things are land would be going into water basically, then basically what might be the reason basically? He told that there might be some satellite reason basically. You can't basically say that basically what actually the reason might be. But it might possible, but that will basically 100% going to take some time basically. He told that yeah, basically it is going to take time. That is 100 years. He told that basically 100, 200 years basically it will take. But some land basically will go under the uh, seawater. Then one person told that basically the task basically which is going to happen in each and every land basically that is going to happen 100%. So for that basically each and every conditions are defined, the each and every roadmaps are defined, each and every things basically are defined. Then one person told that basically if anybody tries to crack this each and every condition and he basically hijack that each and every condition and he basically send his condition and then basically something he do, then he told that but that is not possible basically. Then he told that basically why? Because sometime basically we shift our Earth planet suddenly to different direction. Suddenly we shift our Earth planet to different direction only basically. Then he basically it's not possible basically him to hijack that road also basically because entire road map basically gets changed. Then he told that basically universe is basically it's a perfectly planned universe basically. Then he told that Earth planet basically we have created. Then basically you can just imagine. Then he told that yes, basically you are 100% correct. Basically. So universe group told that basically we currently basically assume that we are going to shift to the Earth planet to different direction. So basically he told that basically yes, basically it's correct basically. So like this basically he told that basically. Uh, the war basically the universe group basically told that basically there is one condition basically that is the when Earth planet is moving that side basically that time you basically you require some sound effect basically you told right. Then basically he told that yes basically you are 100% correct. So he told that basically yeah basically I require the sound effect for that basically which kind of sound effect basically you require. What should be the sound basically for example he told that basically if you do some blast in the nuclear plant also na, then also basically we can't hear that from the universe basically it's not possible basically. Sound effect basically we want sound effect basically. So he told that basically for that basically war is the only option basically. They're only basically the people is not supposed to understand basically why basically the sound effect is. Then basically people will say whether let's basically change the planet only basically. That would be good basically. Then that will basically people are going to think like that. Then that's why basically thinking basically has to be always positive. They should not think negative. So one person told that think positive, not negatively. So like this basically he told that basically the planet basically is moving this side, so there should be sound effect basically, right? So sound effect basically only there is one option. If you blast the entire nuclear plant also, then also basically you will not get a sound effect. For that there is only one option, that is war. In war basically they have the each and every equipments basically. In this basically they have the each and every equipment basically which is going to do blast in the each and every area basically. Then only basically the sound effect basically you can able to hear. Then he told that oh, this basically we have already discussed, right? Yeah, basically he told that yeah, basically we have already discussed. So he told that basically anytime basically war will start in any of the country basically. That basically he told. That basically he told. So he told that basically army people basically have to always ready. Then they told that basically they are always ready. Indian army are always ready. They one basically question of one of the reporter basically asked that if basically any of the neighbor country attacks India basically then you are ready. Then they told that we are ready every time basically. If you tell that you want to start the war just now basically Prime Minister say that start the war just now basically they have attacked to our country. Then they told that basically yeah we are always ready basically because the one of the army people might be knowing that the war basically has to be start anytime basically the requirement is like that basically the requirement basically is like that so that is also one of the thing basically then the bankers basically told that basically the thing basically which we want to discuss with the army people that also basically we have discussed so army people basically have set of roadmaps basically for example they told that the war basically is going to start and lots of blast has to happen so basically he told that basically directly basically blast will not happen you have to inform few months before then the power company and the energy company and the nuclear power company they sets the environment then only basically war for example one person told that basically they're basically in that area and the bomb blast basically is supposed to happen basically so this basically is very important information about the police department basically. But mostly police department might be knowing this all this thing basically. He told that basically there's that area basically that one bomb blast is going to happen basically. He told that. Then he told that basically how you know basically because power company and energy company and they are setting the environment in this particular area this much area. For example, he told that basically the bomb blast effect is supposed to happen in the 2 kilometer area. So he told that they are basically setting the environment within the 2 kilometer area. Do you know which power company is that? That basically he told that basically we don't have the information basically. If you will get the information, then basically you will track them. But the requirement is requirement. He told that. Then basically he told that basically that's basically police say that basically we will do anything to save the country, save the city, save the state. So for that basically we have to do anything basically. So they tried to find out, but they were not able to find it because for example in Vadodara city itself 150 country basically sets the environment right sets the environment of the city basically sets the environment of the city basically I'm telling you sets the environment of the city. So that's the dangerous thing basically. So he told that basically that is not possible here to track the information basically of the environment basically. To track the information of the environment. That is not possible. That is impossible. He told that that is impossible. He told that is impossible to track the 150 countries where which countries basically sending which type of energy and due to that basically the 2 kilometers area is going to set that basically how you can track it how basically you can track it that also except 2 kilometer area is only going to track only going to set that area only basically is going to track so that much basically powerful equipments and powerful data basically the power company and energy companies have. Then basically one person asked that who is powerful, energy company or basically army group basically. Then he told that basically this basically question you have to ask to some basically those group who actually created the Earth planet and how much powerful they have given to power to each and every people basically that need to find basically. Then need to compare basically how much power power company energy group have got, how much power army group have got. Like this basically each and everything basically you have to compare. Then only basically you can say that basically who is more powerful than each other. Then basically the person basically was a World Bank person basically he told that the army people also basically they are basically also basically hopeless not hopeless basically they don't have any authority basically you can say then basically the he basically tracked one thing basically that was basically they also have the roadmaps basically the army group also have the roadmaps army group also have the roadmap that roadmap example was that 2 kilometer area that was one roadmap and then basically uh, he told that basically The missiles basically do it, and each and every missiles basically goes to the sky and then basically do the blast in 3,000 kilometer far to the one country to another country. Yes, he told that. Yes, basically that that basically is, anybody basically people can understand. But how basically the satellite knows? How the missile basically know that they basically have to do attack to that particular perfect area only basically. Source and destination basically required, right? Then basically he told that basically, do you know there is one mechanism called attraction? Then he told that yes, basically we know the attraction side basically. Then he told that basically, uh, which is the most powerful attraction basically in this world basically. He told that basically magnet is there basically, one magnet basically iron basically we put, and one magnet basically we put that much basically iron and magnet, whatever the power basically both have, according to that basically they do the magnet. Then basically he told that basically hypnotism is there, that is also one of the attraction basically. Then basically he told that, do you know there is one satellite basically which basically have the most powerful attraction. Then he told that how basically. Then he told that basically source is there and the destination is there. Then in that satellite basically you just need to set the source and destination. That's all. And the missile basically is connected directly with the satellite. Then he told that, can you please explain this again basically? Then he again basically explained. There is one satellite basically in the sky basically, that satellite basically source and destination has set it, and satellite is so powerful that he can the satellite is basically he or she basically, that basically it's very difficult to track basically. That here basically we will say that it's a satellite. So satellite basically told that we are so powerful that basically we can control the entire city. That means he told that, sorry, he not satellite told that we are so powerful basically that we can set the entire city environment. We can set the entire city environment, control the entire city environment. If we basically takes the control of the said city, na, immediately entire city will get end. That much powerful we are. Then basically the World Bank basically told that basically that much powerful basically satellites are. Then he told that basically yes. That's why basically we only basically set the each and every missile source and destination from the sky. That means you are also involved in war basically. Literally they told that basically. Then they told that basically if you are creating problem to us, then basically we also have to get into it. We also have to get into it. Then basically they told that basically satellite groups are also 100% involved in the war. So first, basically, the power company and the energy company basically will not. They will also know that war is going to happen, and this many areas are basically a target and source. And this basically satellite company also basically know that this is the source and this is the destination, because there is only one attraction basically who can do this much powerful attraction from 3,000 to 4,000 kilometer, that is satellites. There is no mechanism basically in this world basically which says that we can do the missile attack. If satellite basically group says that basically no missile is going to be blast in the earth planet, then basically not a single missile will fly to source and destination, because satellite basically says that we have basically set the source and destination. Whatever basically you do, whatever programming you do, whatever thing basically you do, whatever basically you spend the entire basically earth planet property money also. For example, earth planet property is around more than uh, 99 lakh 99 lakh 99 lakh 99 lakh crore dollar. So this is the total property of the Earth planet basically. If you calculate this, 99 lakh, 99 lakh basically I'm talking. 99 lakh crore dollar. So this is the basically if you spend this much money also, na, then also your missile will not get fly. So for that basically satellite group is the only option basically which will help this. Basically. So here the person basically connected with the satellite group also, and he told that basically source and destination list basically he asked that how many source and destination list basically you have. Then he collected the source and destination list basically. He basically collected that also source and destination list basically where for example when the mobile basically are connecting to one another basically that is also source and destination that also basically connects one person told that basically which is the satellite basically who is giving the internet, which is the satellite who is basically giving the mobile connection, which is the satellite who is giving the telephone connection, which is the mobile which is the satellite which is giving the rocky talkie connection. Then basically the person basically was shocked basically he thought that basically this basically in everything is happening in the earth planet, due to earth planet everything is happening. Then basically the world bank basically got that information that everything is basically happening with the help of the satellites. Nothing control basically earth planet basically have. Earth planet don't have any type of control basically. Then basically he connected to the satellite group also basically. There also basically they told that basically this all energy we have, if your report matches this all energy, then basically you can track the reports basically. Then he told that no basically this report also is not matching. Then basically again basically got some other groups, other task basically which the set of groups are doing that basically why basically that blood group person basically blood group owners remove that particular person's data, that is blood group data, sorry blood cells data from his body. And why basically nobody basically reallocated the blood group, sorry blood cells of means his energy basically blood cells data means his energy. Why the other blood groups basically owner has not allocated his blood cells data, groups blood, his blood group data, his blood cells data into any of the body basically. So why basically nobody has done this basically? Why basically he was just uh, what basically name we can give is Anath. Why he is Anath basically? He told this was basically the Hindi word basically. Why he is so Anath basically? Why basically he don't have anyone basically? He told that basically there is no blood group basically who basically told that basically I can basically take you in my blood group basically. He literally was shocked here basically. Then that's why basically the World Bank person basically told that let me find out basically what actually basically your blood cells basically generated. Yeah, that need to see basically what actually your blood cells got generated. The doctor basically removed your blood cells from that particular person's that blood groups data basically. They removed your data from that blood group data. Especially they created the injection also in the basically NASA and ISRO also basically supported that doctors. NASA and ISRO means ISRO basically people group stay in Bangalore. That is basically in front of the world basically, but the controlling basically happens from other city. So, and the NASA basically is in America. That is basically so whatever in front of the world is, that is 100% wrong basically. So Bangalore is not basically controlling the ISRO. Some other city basically is controlling the ISRO. Same way NASA also basically. NASA is not controlled by the USA. Some other city are controlling that city. So here basically thing basically is he told that basically the satellite groups, the army groups, they have basically their data also basically I had tracked it, and I have the entire reports of that groups also. Each and every energy that I basically collected, there also basically I basically was not able to find. I was not able to find the report basically, which report basically the doctor has given, and he told that basically we have removed specific. He has basically specially written in red letter that we have removed this blood group and blood energy data, and the blood energy data is of this particular person, and if this person's Aadhaar card is this is the PAN card, this is the passport number. Literally, they have written it, and specially they have created injection, and with the help of the NASA and ISRO. So later on in the next topic, basically we are going to see little bit more task, basically which task group basically have might have done the this removal procedure, might basically help basically in removing this data basically. So what was basically that thing basically which happened to his body, and which was that energy basically which connected to his body. Due to that, basically the blood group people basically that are the blood groups owner basically removed him from their blood group.